everybody, and good morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to our 34-week pregnancy update, bump date. We are at 34 weeks. That means we are only 6 weeks away from being 40 weeks. And little man could come before that. So, needless to say, I'm getting pretty nervous over here. I mean, I know that I've already told you guys multiple times about the anxiety that I have, but it's getting real now. It is getting real. So, how big is little man this week? Well, last week I said he's anywhere between 17 and 19 inches and anywhere between 4 to 6 pounds. Well, he's probably still in that same area. The app that I use tells me that he's about 18 inches this week and 5 pounds, but that can vary depending on the child. So he could be a little bit bigger, could be a little bit longer, could be a little bit shorter, could be a little bit smaller, shorter, lighter. So on average, 18 inches and 5 pounds is about right for 34 weeks. Now, what is that the equivalent to in everyday items? Well, a butternut squash, a Savoy cabbage. Don't know what the difference between a Savoy cabbage and a regular cabbage is, but a Savoy cabbage. A baguette batard, which is, hold on, my co-star wants up. Come on. A baguette batard is just a shorter baguette. A basketball hoop. A cuoca. I forgot how it's pronounced. I'm gonna put a picture of it though, right here. And a lion cub. Because everyone knows how big lion cubs are. Probably about the size of this. Little Ruzy, my co-star. Every Wednesday, huh? Huh, baby? She's been very needy today. I've been doing some computer work, working on a new end screen, kind of, for the vlog, and a new YouTube banner, and she sat in front of the computer the whole time I worked on it, so made it pretty difficult. Anyways, back to the update. What's going on with little man? Well, his lungs and his brain and his central nervous system are still rapidly developing. Everything but his lungs are ready for the outside world, and his lungs are pretty much there. They're getting so close. He is using my immune system to build up his own, which he's been doing that for quite a few weeks now. So I think since week 28 is when they say that it starts happening, because that's when they recommended me to get the Tdap vaccine. The Vernix, which I talked about a long time ago, it's that white waxy coating that is usually present on babies when they are born. That is, he still has it, but it can start to fall off around this time. Now, he still should be born with a little bit on him, but a lot of it falls off before birth. But you never know. He could still have a lot. It just depends. Just like the weights, it depends on the baby. He could have a lot of vernix left, but usually it starts falling off around this time. He can recognize and react to simple songs and stories too. I saw that on a documentary once. So it can actually be really soothing to them if you start singing these nursery rhymes and lullabies. If they can recognize it in the womb, they'll recognize it outside of the womb, and it can help calm them down if they are stressed out or upset once they are born. His digestive system is fully working on its own, and I know he was producing this a couple weeks ago too, but He's still producing that meconium, which is going to be present in his first code brown. Yeah. And lastly, he is peeing up to a pint a day. Isn't that exciting? Anyways, that's all that is going on with little man this week. It's a lot, but I mean, still, that's all that I've got for you. Now, how am I doing? Well, I don't have any swelling yet. Some blurry vision can be common around this time. I don't have any of that. Also, hemorrhoids are pretty common around this time. I don't think I have any of those. I think I would know if I did. Let's see. Cravings. What cravings am I having? Well, I have been craving, I guess, vanilla shakes lately, but I don't know if that's a craving or it's just because my sweet tooth is coming back, or they sound really nice because it's warm weather. But kind of bland foods are things that I've been craving, like Rice Krispie cereal, vanilla shakes. I said this in yesterday's vlog, but I used to be the type of shake person that wanted all of the extras in it. I want to be able to eat it with a spoon because it's so thick, but now I just want a plain vanilla shake, you know? So all these plain bland foods have actually been sounding better than spicier foods. Everything has been spicy for me lately. Movements. He is still kicking like crazy. When I'm walking around, I feel him a little bit, but I don't feel him a lot. I think he's mostly napping when I'm moving, but when I sit down, he is moving constantly. The weird thing is I only feel him on the left side of my belly, which I think that can be pretty common. I've Googled it, but you know, they do say you're not supposed to Google while you're pregnant. So I do try to avoid it, but he's active. He hits all of his kick counts that I do, so no worries. Plus we have an ultrasound tomorrow to check growth and to check weight. So I'll have a more accurate update for his weight next week, and length probably too. Let's see. My morning sickness is back. When I wake up, it's definitely not as bad as the first trimester, but it is back. If I don't have a snack next to the bed, or a snack that I can easily access in the refrigerator as soon as I wake up and start moving around, then things can turn pretty south. But this time, if I do get that snack in me, I don't Shrek. In the first trimester, it didn't matter. I Shrek'd. So that's good. I finally did get some granola bars to put next to the bed. I know I've been saying probably in about 3 vlogs at least that I needed to do it. Well, I finally did it. So if you guys want to give me a round of applause, I'll pat myself on the back now. So let's see. I am sleeping through the night for the most part. I'm not waking up because of aches and pains or because little man's kicking me so hard that I can't sleep. I'm not even waking up because I have to go to the bathroom. I am just sleeping really lightly. So if the cats make a noise, I'll wake up. Or Tiffany has been snoring really loud the past few days. So at least once in the middle of the night, I will wake up because of that. And then that makes it really hard to go back to sleep. The other night I did have heartburn really bad in the middle of the night. It actually caused me to get sick. But as far as heartburn goes, it still hasn't been that bad. I've been able to keep it under control. I just don't know what caused it the other night, if it was having an early dinner with no snack afterwards, or if it was what we had, because we had some ribs. I really don't know, but I'm just gonna steer clear of ribs for a while. Yeah. And last but not least, the baby may start descending now, which a couple people have commented on the vlog that I look like I've dropped a little bit. I don't really see it, but if you see it, that's cool, you know. But it said, my app says the baby can start descending this week, and it makes breathing a little bit easier. One of the reasons I don't think that he has descended is because, especially this week, it feels like breathing has been the hardest it's ever been. So obviously I'm still getting oxygen. You guys probably can tell that I'm a little out of breath just talking, but you know, I've been that way for a while. It's just been a little bit more difficult this week, especially with activity. So yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere soon. I really hope he's not going anywhere soon, because I would like him to cook for these next 6 weeks. Just stay on in there. Mama doesn't want you in her arms just yet. She wants to still feel you kicking around in her belly. That keeps losing focus on me. Okay. Oh, I will mention one last thing. I've really been thinking about, because we are so close to labor and delivery, I've been thinking about what comes after when we keep, you know, when he's not in my body anymore. And it's making me a little sad to know that I'm not going to be going to sleep or waking up feeling his movements. I think that I'm really going to miss that, but I hope that having him in my arms will make up for it. But I'm kind of nervous that it's gonna make me feel a little down in the dumps for a couple of days, you know? But maybe I'll have that rush of adrenaline because I'll actually be holding him in my arms. I don't know. I just don't know. So that's it. That's all that's going on with me this week. Like I said, we do have an ultrasound and an OB appointment tomorrow, so the vlog should be really good. We should have, hopefully we'll have some good pictures or videos to show you guys, and a really good, hopefully, update. Hopefully he's head down. We're gonna find that out tomorrow. So now I just am going to talk to you about the product of the week. Some people have been asking about this because we showed it when we opened it on our baby shower, our online baby shower, but I haven't really showed it or talked about it since then. And a few people have asked about it because they saw it on that vlog or that shower, and they were really interested. So this is actually Tiffany's diaper bag for the baby. She picked it out herself. We got it off of, well, we had it on our registry, but it was on Amazon. It is the Machine Bird backpack diaper bag. And this is what it looks like. Got some straps there. It also has handles, you can carry it like a regular bag. So like I said, Tiffany picked this bag out for herself for her own personal reasons. And because she's not here, I can't ask her what she likes and dislikes about the bag, but I can tell you what I like and dislike about the bag. So first, we'll start with the pros. It's only 25 bucks on Amazon, and it's a decent size. It's not too small. It has a lot of pouches in it. So there's this pouch in the front that has this mesh side, and then it's got 3 spots for bottles, I'm assuming. Oh, and they're insulated, which I didn't see that the first time around, and was actually on my cons list that there was no insulated pouches, but I have to take that off because there's 3 insulated pouches right there. And then we've got a pouch on each side. And then on the inside, There's 2 right here. There's 1 on each side. And then there's a zipper pouch. Let me flip this over. There's a zipper pouch up here that goes about that deep, if you can tell how many inches that is. And then at the very bottom, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but way down here, there's a zipper. There it is. And there's a pouch right there. So, not only are those all the pouches it has, there's also pouches on the back. There's a secret pouch here. If you're wearing it on your back, then people can't really stick their arms in. So you could put something, keys or whatever in here. And the pouch is only as tall as the zipper, but it feels like it goes all the way across. And then there's another zipper at the bottom that if you open that, it allows you quick access into the middle of the bag. So that's pretty neat too. Another reason that I think this bag is pretty cool is you can get it to stay open on its own. So at the top here, it's pretty solid. There's gotta be some sort of plastic or metal in there. So you just pop the sides up and it stays open. See? So you can reach in, it can be your Mary Poppins bag, and you can pull out all sorts of things. So this bag is pretty small. I mean, I've definitely seen bigger bags, but it's very spacious. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. That's a lot of pros for me. Oh, and then there's this too, I didn't even realize. There's this ribbon that's got a clip. You can put a key or something on it, and it snaps off really quickly. That hangs out right at the top, so you can just find it and throw it in and not have to worry about getting it lost because it's connected to the bag. So now that I know that there is an insulated pouch in there, the only con that I can come up with is that it doesn't come with a changing pad, which is pretty common. It's a pretty common accessory to come with a diaper bag, is a changing pad, because you take the diaper bag out when you're out and about. You need something, I mean, you could put a blanket in there if you wanted to, something to change the baby on, but it's pretty common to see a changing pad included with diaper bags these days. I think at least when I was looking for some, a lot of them came with one. But I think the pros definitely outweigh the cons on this bag. And I was pretty skeptical at first when Tiffany said she really liked it, but the more I look at it and the more I look at all the pouches and space it has in it, the more I like it. So that's the product of the week. I'm going to try to remember to link it down below. I know sometimes I forget, and I'm really sorry. If you guys are ever interested in any of this stuff and I forget to leave the link, make sure you guys comment and let me know, because I don't want to like talk this product up and then not give you a way to find it on the internet. You know what I mean? And these aren't sponsored videos either. These are just products that have been helpful to me or will be helpful to us as a family throughout this pregnancy. So that's all I have for you guys today. So let's get to the baby bump. what do you guys think of the bump this week? I can clearly see the difference, like from the week to week photos and from like the early photos, obviously from the early photos to the recent photos. But sometimes when I look in the mirror, I still feel like my belly is still pretty small. But everyone carries differently, and I need to remember that. Sometimes I get a little insecure and I forget it, but everyone carries differently. I think that having a longer torso has definitely helped, not really helped, but influenced me feeling like I have a small bump for 34 weeks. Because if I had a shorter torso, then the only way that he could go would be out, but because I have a longer torso, he's still able to go up. And I know we still have 6 weeks left, cross our fingers, so I could really just expand out in that amount of time. It's really tough to say. Plus this is, you know, my first pregnancy, and I've heard that as you have multiple pregnancies, you start showing bigger earlier and bigger faster, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching our pregnancy updates, and thank you for sharing us with your friends. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button down there. If you like this channel and you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And until next time, we'll catch you guys on the flippity.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages, especially the tweeters.